Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Congrats on your new iRig Stream Pro. Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to set this up correctly, especially if you're a musician or somebody teaching online and you're using your music door or something on the computer or a different application, and you are sending sound to the iRig to get it online to your viewers, whether on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or your live streams in general. Okay, cool. So let me give you guys a little sample of how it sounds like. So right now you guys are listening to me. You're not hearing any effect. It sounds pretty good, okay? That is everything from the door that you guys are hearing. Any treatment I give in the door, you're gonna start hearing. Okay, now there are some important things you have to do, but if you don't stick around for these series, you're not gonna understand. Okay, so let me give you guys an example. Right now you're hearing my natural voice, you're not hearing any effects. I sound good, right? So there is power, wonder working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Now, that's my natural voice. Now, let me do some magic and put some effects on. All I gotta do is with one click, turn my effects on, and boom. Now you're hearing something different, right? Without me touching the iRig. All in my software. There is power, wonder working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Now you may be asking yourself, dude, how did you get it so clean? It is very important you stick around for these series because I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know. I literally just bought this recently. It just came today, all right? And I decided to just test it real quick for about 15-20 minutes just so I can do a video on it, just to kind of be a blessing to you guys. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy it and you have fun with your iRig Stream Pro. All right, let's get into this. On your computer, if you are planning to use this, maybe you're a musician, you're planning to do some music, you're planning to use some effects, this is the right way to set this up. Okay, first, in the application that comes with your audio interface, you want to make sure that you are selecting mute. Right now it's muted, so you're hearing me clean. The moment I am muted, you're going to start hearing me doubled. Okay, it's very important you understand this step. Right now I have it unmuted. You should be hearing more of a doubled sound. Okay, now you may be asking yourself, what if you leave it normal here and mute yourself in your software? Yes, you're still going to hear if there are no effects that are part of it. Okay, so you're still going to be hearing if you do it this way. However, here's where it gets tricky. The moment you want to start using effects, okay, I would advise you don't put the effects directly on the channel. Do a buzz send, okay? And once you do a buzz send, as you guys can see, I have a buzz send right here that is using some reverb, that I have the reverb loaded into the buzz right here, okay? Now, what you're gonna do is do not mess with the mute in your software. You are gonna have to use the mute that is on your audio interface application or directly in your audio interface. So for example, you have probably been hearing me all wrong right now, okay? You have been hearing me weird, okay? And you can see it's working because it keeps jumping back and forth. Blue is low, green is good, and once you start getting the red, it's pretty high. As you guys can see, I have it cranked all the way up and it's still good. That is because I'm not really pushing it much. But the moment I start pushing it, I'm gonna need to make some adjustments. I find best settings to be straight up, okay? Straight up in the middle, this way, or right about here. If you're planning to go higher than that, probably right about here, okay? But for now, it doesn't really matter. You can crank it up because I'm not really doing much to it right now. I'm not using real processing, okay? So as you guys can see, you are not hearing me right. But the moment I start to mute it, you're gonna hear me beautifully. Okay, so let's do a test and sing so you guys can understand what I mean. Okay, so right now in the software, we have a reverb loaded bust. You have a reverb bust, and then we are using the direct input. That is what this audio That is what the volume looking thing stands for in Studio One. So if you're in Studio One, that is what the I in Logic is. In Logic, it's going to be I, okay? However, for direct input, but when you see this volume looking thing, that is for your direct input in Studio One, okay? Or whatever your DAW is. Remember, if you don't do it, you're not going to hear the effects. So you're going to need to do it to hear the effects, okay? So in the software, it's set up like that, okay? However, on your application that comes with your audio interface, you're going to make sure you're muted, okay? So right now, let's do a test. Right now, I've been talking. I sound very bad. You probably are hearing me weird, doubled, whatever it is, okay? And I can start singing the song. Jesus loves me, yes, I know, for the Bible tells me so. Let's stop right there. Now, let me go ahead and mute it right there. And now, hear how it sounds. You guys saw me mute it right there, right? So now, let's hear the difference. Jesus loves me, yes, I know, for the Bible tells me so. And guess what? You can do so much more. You can go ahead and decide, hey, I want to do another bus. And I want to go ahead and, I want to go ahead and, let me actually undo this real quick. I want to go ahead and probably do another bus here. And now, with this bus, I want to do something like a delay. Okay. All right. And maybe I slap on an H delay. Right now, it's not going to sound good because I'm just being random. But just here, okay? So right now, it sounds the way it sounds because muted in the software application. Audio interface application. Okay. This situation, right. Oh my God, he'll make for me. Now, go ahead and mute it. I know he will make for me. Now, you want to say, hey, software, I'm gonna just put my effects directly on my buses. Guess what? Just turn off the buses. It's directly on, and now listen to how it sounds. You are hearing it in real time, okay? So that is how it sounds. Do you like that? I don't know if you like it, okay? Now, if you mute it, maybe it sounds a little better. Why? Because you need to use direct input and work better best with a bus, okay? So if you don't, however, it's better for you, go for it, but I did it on lesson, and find that you need to use it in your audio software. And your all go ahead, bus it for best results, or if you're going to put it direct, just make sure you're not using it too much or you're not pushing it too hot. And then, but like I said, for best practice, bus it. Okay, bus it. Should sound very beautiful, and you should be ready to go. Okay, all right, cool. So if you wanna do some tests, no, you can hear me. I have a reverb and some delay on. All right. He's able. Right? So now you hear all that. Moment. I sound doubled. I don't sound too good. I don't know. You are going to be the judge of that. Now you know how to use your effects and sound with your iRig. Okay? Alrighty. You guys have a good one. Have fun.